Okay, so today we're visiting Charles Mound. This will be if I succeed, it'll be the 16th high point for me. So the thing about Charles Mound is that it only has open access days. When it was owned by the previous owners, it was first week in June, July, August, September, and then President's Day weekend, Saturdays and Sunday only during daylight hours. So there's basically 5 weekends a year you could visit. It was owned by the Wubbles, but now it's been sold, and the new owners have said they would honor that schedule, but that could change, and so this is the first year that it's been owned by the new owners, but they're at least they've been honoring the June and July schedule since they've owned it. This is the first weekend in July 2024. So I think the first thing in kind of getting here, besides knowing the dates, and you can kind of go to the High Pointers Foundation, they'll hook you up about the Charles Mound open dates. This is the High Point of Illinois. Would be to get to the right place, and sometimes Google Maps tells you wrong, but I did get the address from somebody on All Trails. It's a little buggy here, and the person on All Trails says it was 688 Charles Mound Road, 688 Charles Mound Road, I think West Charles Mound Road, and the address is Scales, Illinois. So it does come up on Google Maps, but there have been some reports that it takes you to the farmhouse instead of this road, which is 688. Okay, so evidently this sign indicates that you were able to drive up to this part. Let's see how far in it is. It's about a mile in. But now you have to walk it, so it's a bit longer walk at this point. But it says, High Pointers, please park here, gravel roadway, and continue by foot. But we actually parked a mile up. Okay, here we are. This is the High Point here. We got just 3 logs, sign. Wubbles are not the owners at the moment, I believe, but they're the previous owners. And we've got a bunch of, shrubbery. Some maybe blackberries in the background, and that's it. It was about 1.15 miles up based on my Garmin watch, so it'll be about 2.3 miles round trip, and a beautiful view of the field. And then right in the back here it says no trespassing beyond this point. Subscribe to Slow Boat Sailing. We give you all the state high points, of 50 state high points. It's number 16. Oh, and yeah, we have the NGS marker down here, which is kind of different from the display, and it seems actually lower than the display, but who knows. So the sign-in book is by these chairs here. And they got a little Tupperware container or plastic container to hold the sign-in book. Today, I think there were about 40 that had signed in, and I think it's like a little before noon right now. So yeah, probably a lot of people on a summer day are gonna come in, because there's only June, July. I think there's a September date. I think it's 4 or 5 dates a year. 4 or 5 weekends is the first weekend that you can do this, as long as they keep the Wubbles schedule. It's up in the air if they will keep the Wubbles schedule for Charles Mound, but just check with High Pointers before you drive out, highpointers.org, and they'll keep you posted of the Charles Mound open dates.